Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I'm going to be giving you my review of The Beguiled. If you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as always with my videos this review may include spoilers, so you have now been warned. So The Beguiled, I enjoyed it but it was a bit in places. It was nothing too special. It was just a fine middle of the road drama slash thriller for me. What I did enjoy about this film though was the cast. It had a big ensemble of huge Hollywood actors in this movie, and I think without that this film wouldn't have worked as well as it did, because you had Colin Farrell in there, Nicole Kidman, Kirsten Dunst, Elle Fanning, the little girl from South Park, I can't remember her name at this moment in time, and there was a couple of others of more of unknown actors, but they really worked and they made this story believable. Like, you believed that Colin Farrell could have been an injured soldier, and you believed that he was the right guy that these girls would find sexy and appealing, because, you know, he had that rugged good looks. He's old enough where he can still appeal to the age ranges that they were trying to do, and I thought that was a great bit of casting and it worked really well. So I really enjoyed the story to this movie. It did slow down in points and get a little bit sort of as I said, but overall I did enjoy it. I think the use of tension in this movie was so well executed. You had it right at the beginning of the film when they found him and they weren't sure what his agenda was. Then you had that all move through the film into the sort of sexual tension, and then you had it at the end of the film when you didn't know really who was the good or bad guy. And that's what I kind of liked and disliked about this film, is because for me I felt like there was no actual apart from like maybe the young kids and Kirsten Dunst's character, it didn't feel like there was any actual good people in this movie, because as you get towards the end of the film, you're supposed to sympathise with the girls because McBurney has gone crazy. But if you take a step back and look at what happened in that situation, everybody was leading each other on, and it's just the fact that the girls banded together to take out their frustrations on McBurney. They took his leg, and to be honest with you, I kind of sympathise with him. I can see why he was angry. He was almost being used as a scapegoat in that situation, and that's what I didn't really like about this film as well, is that it did go from 0 and 100. It's from 0 to 100 really quickly. We had all of this slow build. McBurney got pushed down the stairs, and then all of a sudden we're supposed to hate him. It just didn't really work. It was like, it was really muddied, and you kind of got lost in the story as to why you were actually supposed to hate McBurney. Because I didn't. I kind of sympathised with him. What I would have liked to have seen is maybe another 5 minutes or so of McBurney when he lost the plot a bit. I would have liked to have seen him do something really despicable so we did hate him. Maybe, you know, kill a kid. Why not? If that's what he had to do to really make an impact in this story, then maybe that's what he should have done. But yeah, it just kind of got a little bit muddied in the middle, and I wasn't really sure who I was supposed to be rooting for. Even right at the end, I wasn't really sure. I kind of felt bad for everybody, and I kind of hated everyone. So maybe that's what I was supposed to be. That's how I felt. Maybe that's how I was supposed to be made to feel. There was a really cool shot at the end of it though, where McBurney was choking, and he looks back, and all of like the kids and Nicole Kidman's character was staring back at them. It just got a little bit like, that was really creepy and really well executed. And the same with the very final shot of the film when they were all staring out. It was just, they were all banded together, and it was really creepy. But other than that, I haven't really got much more to say about this film. As I say, it was just fine. It was a well told story. It just lacked a little bit at the end to have a real impact on me personally, but I did enjoy this film. I say great cast. Without this cast, this film wouldn't have worked, and yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. Go and watch it, because if you haven't already seen it, even though I've spoiled like 80% of the film for you, go and see it. It's definitely worth a watch. But if you've already seen The Beguiled, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, then why not help me out by giving it a like, and why not subscribe, because you'll also be helping me out massively. And I will see you in the very next episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. Ta-ra!